This
Speaks.
conference will now be recorded.
As no one speaks, I will continue my class. If you have any doubts, you can send through chat box, or you can speak also. Hernia topic is completed for you or what? Hello. Good morning to everyone. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hernia completed for you. Have you ever? Hello. Total 92 participants are there. No one is speaking.
No, sir.
Okay. Hernia is one of the bread and butter one to the surgeons. It is most common swelling presented to the surgeon as usual. We will know something about hernias today. Today we will we'll know something about inguinal hernias, and next class we will know something about other hernias. Hernia. What is the definition of hernia? It is nothing but a protrusion of an organ through its containing wall. See the picture containing it. What are the parts of hernia? The part where it enters the external part is mouth, and the confluence between the mouth and body is neck, and body and fundus. And neck is most crucial part because based on the size of the neck, whether hernial parts will be obstructed or something, you'll know regarding that. Okay. What are the compositions of hernia? The sac, the covering of the sac, and content of the sac. You have to know some regarding this one. What are the coverings of the abdominal wall from skin below? Can anyone say? Skin, subcutaneous tissue, and then hello, skin, subcutaneous tissue, camphor fascia, scarpa fascia, external oblique eponia, external oblique muscle, internal oblique, and transverse abdominis, and fascia transversalis. This is the order of the layers of the skin in the abdomen. And inguinal region, some little bit changes like muscles will not be there, fascia will be there. Like skin, subcutaneous tissue, camphor fascia, scarpa fascia, and external oblique aponeurosis, internal oblique aponeurosis, transverse abdominis fascia, fascia transversalis. Okay. The coverings of the sac nothing but this abdomen wall. See these these are the coverings of the hernia sac. Okay. And this is the neck. Based on the length of the neck, if it is smaller, then obstruction will be more. These contents will not come back. Okay. See, peritoneum is here, this black one. So so the covering of these hernias are peritoneum and abdomen wall. Content, based on the contents, these hernias can be named. Like if omentum is content, then omentocele. If bowel is the content, enterocele can be, you can call it as enterocele. And some peculiar hernias are present, like if appendix is present, it is Amiens hernia. If Meckel's diverticulum is present, it is lateral hernia. Like that, some peculiar features are present. You will come to know in later slides. Compositions of hernia. See, I have already spoken regarding this. This have you seen this pink one? Pink one is mouth, where the contents enter through this hernial sac, and this neck. Neck is blue. See this blue thing. This is neck, and body of the hernia is this one. Everyone following? The sac is diverticulum of the peritoneum and is made up of three parts: mouth, neck, and body of the sac. Composition of hernia. We have already spoken regarding the coverings. Coverings are derived from the layers of abdominal wall through which the sac passes. I have spoken regarding this abdominal wall layers: skin, subcutaneous tissue, camphor, some scarpas, external oblique aponeurosis, like that, and contents. If omentum is content, it is omentocele. If intestine is content, it is enterocele. Portion of circumference of the intestine is present, it is Richter's hernia. These are most important MCQs in PG preparation exams. If sometimes portion of bladder will be present, sometimes Meckel diverticulum is present. If it is present, it is Letter's hernia. What is etiology? For everything, you should know etiology of the pathology. Hernias occur at sites of weakness in a wall. This weakness may be normal physiological weakness related to the anatomical causes. Congenital abnormality like prune belly syndrome, weakness of the abdomen wall, like that. If they are present, congenital abnormality. Acquired is traumatic and diseases. If patient is having previous history of laparotomy, and if it is not closed properly, or if it is closed properly but infection is there, then weakness of the abdomen wall present, then through that hernia will occur. And some bodybuilders, those who lift heavy weights, not only bodybuilders, coolies, those who lift heavy weights, also patient will present with hernias because of increased abdominal wall pressure. Then hernia will be occurred where the weakness of the abdominal wall is present. Bodybuilders, coolies, and those who are having persistent cough. Persistent cough is also one of the risk factor for hernia. And constipation. For constipation treatment, people will have intra-abdominal pressure more. Valsalva maneuver. They will do Valsalva maneuver to get relief from constipation. And BOO. BOO is nothing but bladder outlet obstruction. Bladder outlet obstruction, patient will not able to pass urine freely. So patient has to increase intra-abdominal pressure to pass freely. My screen is visible for you. Can anyone say, is it okay? Hello? 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 హలో. ఏంటి ఓపెన్ షేర్ అవ్వట్లేదా? ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ ఏదో ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చినట్టుంది. నేను వేరే డివైస్ నుంచి మళ్ళీ ప్రవీణ్ సర్జరీ అని లాగిన్ అవుతాను. దాని ప్రెజెంటర్ షేర్ అవుతాను. ఏమో షేర్ అవ్వట్లేదు మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు. మధ్యలో ఏదో ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చింది. చూడండి. ఆప్షన్స్ రావట్లేదు షేర్. నా దగ్గర ఏం పాజ్ అవ్వలేదు. దాని ప్రెజెంటేషన్
This conference will now be recorded.
Hello. Based on its reducibility or reducibility? Sorry for this disturbance, guys. As this is first time I am telling from home, it is so difficult to organize the things. Okay, now we are coming to the types of hernia. Based on its reducibility or irreducibility, it is reducible or irreducible hernias. Irreducible hernias, nothing but patient content will not reduce into the total sac or cavity. Irreducible hernias are again there are three sequelae of irreducible hernia. This we cannot call it as a types because irreducible hernia can be converted into obstructed hernia. Irreducible hernia can convert into strangulated, or in irreducible hernia can convert into incarcerated. Incarcerated is nothing but adhesions in between the sacs. I think I had this. See this first B diagram, irreducible hernia, and inside irreducible hernia, there are adhesions formed in between the content and the sac. So these are continuously irreducible. So these are called incarcerated. See A diagram, it is reducible. The contents are reducible, but sac is present. And if the contents are obstructed, it is obstructed. And after the sequel of obstruction, if the bowel is not getting blood supply from the normal blood supply, it is strangulated hernia. And based on areas from where it present, it is some different hernia types are present. Epigastric hernia, where it present from 2 centimeters above the umbilicus to the xiphisternum. Around the 2 centimeters around the umbilicus is umbilical or paraumbilical hernia. And incisional hernia is nothing but hernia over the incision. Common hernias we will talk about are inguinal, femoral, umbilical, or incisional hernia. And some rare hernias are spigelian hernia, gluteal hernia, obturator hernia, or lumbar hernia. You can see the positions of these hernias in these pictures. These are nothing much, these are not that much important as that common hernias are inguinal or femoral. And some internal hernias are external hernias or internal hernia. External hernia is nothing but you will see outside the body. Internal hernias are herniated through the diaphragm into the lungs. It is diaphragmatic hernia. Maybe you have heard about Bocladec hernia or Morgagni hernia. These are some two types of diaphragmatic hernia present in normal. In congenital people, congenital mostly this present, but presentation can be the later, can be presented in later stages also. And paraesophageal hernia, nothing but it is type of hiatus hernia where stomach herniated into the lung, into the pleural cavity along with the esophagus. Signs and symptoms. Lump presentation is the most common presentation of this hernia, and sometimes it may present with pain if it is obstructed or strangulated. If it is strangulated, patient will present it with breathlessness, pain, fever. All these inflammatory features will be present. Physical signs are reducible or irreducibility will be present. Cough impulse will be present. Investigation. No investigations are needed for hernia to diagnose. It is clinical diagnosis, but investigations indicated when you have a doubt like hernia is in starting stage, then we can see the ultrasonography for this hernia, and you can see to see what are the types of hernia also, what are the content of hernia also, then you can see the ultrasonography or CT scan. What is the treatment? Hernia should be repaired operatively based on the age of the patient. It can differ the hernial repair. If it is younger age, if it is congenital hernia, herniotomy is the treatment of the choice. Herniotomy is nothing but removal of the sac and closure of its neck. No, mesh is needed in this herniatomy. Herniorrhaphy is reconstruction of the hernial site. Here also mesh is not used, but restoration of anatomy by suturing is done in herniorrhaphy. Two types of herniorrhaphies are Bessinis and Scholdi's repairs. And third type of hernial repair is hernioplasty, where mesh is used. It is nothing but Lichtenstein repair. Okay, friends. As time 10:30 is completed, we'll stop class here, and next day we'll continue class next day. Okay, thank you for your patience. For those who listen to the class.